Hello everybody, E here. Welcome back to From the Desk. Today's video is a little bit different. I'm not going to be giving writing advice, not even really going to be doing a vlog, writer's vlog. I am announcing a new contest for writing prompts that I've been posting daily on Twitter. So if you don't follow me on Twitter and you follow this show, go follow me on Twitter every single day. There's also going to be a hashtag writing prompts with E. So if you want to follow that tag as well. These are the contest rules. So, by entering, you agree to have me read your story on my channel. I'm also paying $20, whether it be through PayPal or Amazon gift certificate if you don't use PayPal. Those are the only two things that I feel I can trust to get you either, some kind of credit or some kind of money. Word count is 3,000 words. This is a hard rule, mainly because of time. I expect I'm going to get an onslaught of any time that I announce any kind of contest, anybody really, for a monetary prize, you get a lot of submissions. Now, one of the ways I'm going to actually be able to read all those things we'll get to at the end of this post. It must be based on the writing prompt for the month that you are submitting for. So if you write a story in October based on the writing prompt that was in the month of October, it has to be turned in by November 1st. Okay? So the contest opens at the beginning of the month on the first day of the month, and then ends on the first day of the next month when the next contest begins. And yes, this will be monthly. It must be readable in the newest version of Word or Google Docs. Either one. You can share it with me on Word Online, edwardlorn@gmail.com, or you can share it with me on Word. I will read it either way.
Psst. What that goofball meant was Word Online or Google Docs. Like he said before, he just stumbled up and said Word twice right there, so don't mind him.
Let's see here. Turn-in date is the 1st of every month and will be judged the following month on the 1st. We already discussed that. Announcements will be in the From the Desk closest to the 1st of the month, which means after the 1st of the month, whichever one is closest. So we do these videos on Mondays, so you're going to want to watch the From the Desk to find out who won, and I will do a video reading the story sometime in that next month. But I will let the winners know on the 1st. I will email them and say, congratulations, here's your money. Okay, here's how I'm going to get around the time constraints of having to read multiple stories every month. I will not be reading every story to completion. You have to catch me in the first paragraph. That's what kind of reader I am. If it's not something first off, it's going to be something that interests me because the prompts that I am posting are ideas I myself have had. I'm not stealing off the internet. I'm not stealing off anybody else. These are ideas I have personally had. I have an entire notebook full of these things for, let's say, when I feel that I'm getting stuck on a project, I'll just hop over and be like, oh, here's a title or an idea I want to try, and then I'll write that, and then I'll jump back to my other project that I got stumped on, or paused on. I don't like the word writer's block. I don't believe in it. Nor will I be offering writing advice. This is very important. I'm not going to tell you why I didn't choose your story. I'm not going to tell you what, and this is more of a life lesson. When you submit stories to bigger publications, even smaller publications, you are going to get a form rejection letter. Sometimes, if they like your story, we're going to get to that. Sometimes, if they like your story and they like your style, they like your style and not your story, or your story not your style, they will give you a word of advice. So, whereas I am not going to be critiquing the losers, I will be offering advice to the winner if they need it. If they don't need it, then they're just getting their money. Last, only because of, it's not even really legal reasons. It's you need to be able to collect this money. You must be at least 18 years to enter. I'm thinking about doing a younger person competition that doesn't have any monetary prizes. I need to look into the legalities of how that is concerned. There's a reason why these places say, hey, you have to be 18 years of age or older. But, roundabout, I want a fun story. That's all I want. I don't care about the genre. I don't care about anything other than that opening paragraph. You need to be able to catch me. Now, how do you know me personally? Well, if you're a fan of the channel, you know what kind of books I like to read, what kind of stories I like to read. So, and I'm not just a horror fan. You guys get that out of your head. I get a lot of people going, oh, he's a horror fan, horror writer, horror this, horror that. I am not only a horror fan. If you can write me a good romance in under 3,000 words, I'll read that. I don't care too much for romance, so remember. But like I said, if you're a fan of the channel, you should know what I like. But I think that's everything. If you have any questions whatsoever, please leave them down there in the doobly-doo. But until next time, I have been E, you've been you. This has been another From the Desk. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.